Okay. Anyway, I was gonna procrastinate doing this today. Yeah, but I was like literally think about it. Like I just kind of took like a couple breaths and be like, how do I feel right now? Why don't I want to do this? Well, the answer to that was I was just a little lazy, and partly because I don't want to know what to talk about. Also, haircut, cool. Um, yeah, I know I look like a dumbass. I did my own hair today. It's so bad. Look, there's a clear line here, and the fade is so bad. But you know, you make mistakes. So this was actually okay. To be honest, it was fine for a sec. Okay, so I did it. I was like doing it. It was fine until I went to the bathroom and I noticed, oh, there's a little patchy spot here, like on the little side. It's literally like everything was fine. Oh, I can't. Everything was fine, and there was a little patchy area. I was like, huh, there's still a lot of hair there. I forgot to do that part, right? I forgot to put the guard on. So I went like this. Whoa, and then I was, I cut too short. So I had to do the whole thing. Yeah, I kind of screwed up on that, to be honest. But it will grow back, and I'll even out then. I'll even it out then. You know? God, it happens. It happens, you know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Alright. Anyway. There's that. Yeah, so that it's actually really cool. It's also a shock. It is a shock. Like I wake up and be like, oh my god, where's my hair? My hair's gone. um but it's okay. I did okay. So, what am I gonna talk about? Other than the whole haircut thing, I know it's a different, but I also wanted to do it for a change. I just wanted to get rid of it. Like, I've never done it. I don't know how I would look like by just doing a buzz cut, military cut. But yeah, it actually feels kind of good. Not gonna lie. Like, obviously, it doesn't look the best. I wish I did a better job with it. But assuming it was my first time, not bad, right? It was my first time. I did kind of okay with it, to be honest. I even fixed my own clippers. Those were good. And overall, in general, I'm just glad I did it. And, it feels freeing. I'm not gonna lie. It feels definitely freeing. Like, oh, it's just, yeah. Other than that, what else has been happening? I'm gonna be honest. I've been feeling a little down. I've just been overall feeling like crap. And like mentally and physically, like physically I feel like I've been tired. I've been very tired. Not tired, but like I've just been very demotivated, like very lazy to do things. Like even today I didn't want to do this. I just don't want to sit there and watch some stupid flash thing. Then I realized, like, okay, why am I doing that? I'm literally doing that to avoid doing this. And why am I avoiding doing this? Well, I'm scared of facing my own shit. And it's not even that bad. It's like, it's whatever. So it just been feeling like crap. And, part of me is scared that it's some sort of sickness. It's like some sort of cancer scare. And, like, again, like, I'm very, very anxious about these things. And it just feels like I am not doing well. I've been sleeping a lot later. Like, I've been sleeping at like 4. It's 1:39 a.m. right now. Before I used to be able to sleep at 1, and I think there was just a point where I had a lazy day and just kept on compounding. I am still meditating, but even that, it hasn't been doing so well because I just been doing, I don't know how to say it, but like my meditation sessions, it's been harder to do and it's been more frustrating, and I just feel like I'm not progressing as much. But maybe I just need to be more patient with it. I'm forgetting some stuff, obviously. I'm forgetting some sort of techniques almost. And it feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. And obviously, I guess that's what it is. I am doing the same thing over and over again, but it just feels different from when I started. Maybe from when I started, there was this hype to it, and like, oh my god, I'm gonna do this, and to me, it just, oh god, it just didn't feel very. It just didn't feel good, man. Like, it just feels like I'm avoiding everything, and I've been eating a lot too. Look, just been gaining weight. I just feel somewhat. I'm in a rough, like rut period. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I'm in a little bit of a rut, and like I don't really know how to put things back, and maybe this is a first step. And like I'm pretty sure I talked about this like a week ago, and it started with rust, and like I've just been indulging and like being lazy and unproductive, and thing just came up. Another thing reminded me. Maybe I'm being just too critical of myself. I'm human, you know. I keep forgetting that I am, and it's not to be perfect all the time. It's gonna be rough times. It just sucks knowing what you could be and being disappointed with who you are today. But I know what I could be is just some vision, some version of myself out there that doesn't even exist. In my head, I'm like, oh, it doesn't exist yet, and I don't know. Like, I could be anyone. I can't predict who I'm gonna be tomorrow, but I can be okay with who I am now. And who I am now, yeah, I'm in a rut, but I'm also human, and you know I'm programmed in ways that it's very hard to unprogram and very hard to get around. I'm programmed to be more, to choose comfort over discomfort. I'm programmed to be more egotistical. I'm programmed to be anxious, and part of being one with that, part of accepting all that, is just realizing that you can't really do much sometimes. You gotta enjoy yourself, and obviously do. I think challenging yourself a little bit is good, and like what I did today, I could have definitely chose comfort over there and been totally okay with this. Just you're a creature of comfort creature, whatever. You're a creature of comfort, and it's okay to be lazy. But I feel like I'll do, in order to be, I almost owe it to myself to do a little bit of being uncomfortable things. I owe it to myself to challenge myself a little bit, because at the end of the day, I know I'll feel better when I do this than if I just don't do it. So yeah, I think it's good to accept yourself and be proud of yourself whenever you can, and realize that you're human, and that you have, there's comforts there that you want to be able to, there's comforts there that you want to, how do I say this, man? There's comforts there. I completely lost my train of thought. Yes, there's comforts, but it might not always be the best for you, even though you're programmed to. Even though in the moment, yes, getting a rush of dopamine is better, and just not putting yourself in uncomfortable, stressful situations, like working out. At the end of the day, those things, that programming, doesn't know that you'll feel better in the long term. It's a very short term way of things, and I think in the long term, not even long term, like even then, like right after you do a discomfort thing, there's always that feeling like, oh, I did that, I feel so good. So yeah, and I'm just glad, like, yeah, I am being a little too critical of myself sometimes, and I know I am human, but I do get frustrated with myself because I forget things. I forget who I want to be, and I forget my goals. So when when things don't happen the way they're supposed to happen, yeah, it's definitely there's a control there. There's a control freak thing that makes me frustrated because I obviously do want to control. I want to feel like I do have things in control, but people say, oh, the only thing you can control in life is reactions. So when it feels like reactions are the thing that I don't even, when it feels like reactions aren't even something that I can fully control, it's almost disappointing, right? Because the one thing that I should have control over, it's very challenging. So yeah, I mean, but I guess that's just it, right? It's obviously it's challenging because it's I don't know, just challenging. That's all. But maybe I'm overcomplicating things and I'm overthinking things. So maybe I should go read a bit of Witcher today, even a little bit, just a little bit, and maybe I should look back on the meditation book because I should. Not bad. Not bad. Well, that's really cool. I won't have to see a bunch of hair on my desk anymore, even though there's still a little bit there. I do want to clean that out. That'd be like that's the good thing about this haircut. I'm gonna be fine. Like, it's crazy, but there's a lot of things that I still don't understand, but I'm learning every day, and there's things about myself that I don't really fully am fond of, like ego. An example of that, and I actually want to talk about is I was playing a bunch of Valorant today. Valorant came out yesterday, and me and the boys we started playing, and we're really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. Yeah, and I'm doing really well. I'm usually top fragging. I'm attaching a sense of emotional, egotistical confidence thing, self-esteem thing. I'm attaching that to my skill of the game and how I do well against my friends. I can notice that. I do. And it's very, I don't know, it is there's less of it now, in my opinion. Like, I get less mad now. I'm definitely at a better place with video games in terms of competition, but maybe I'm just competitive like that. Maybe part of that it's what fuels me to do good and what fuels me to do better. But when I don't do well, then I start getting like sort of nervous, and it almost takes I know it takes a little bit of the fun I have in the game, because I'm too focused on making sure I do well enough so my friends think I'm good enough. But truth is, I am good sometimes, and I shouldn't want or need other people to think that as well. And it's just a video game. I find myself in my own head thinking when people get mad at the video game, I'm just, guys, it's just a video game, enjoy yourself. But I'm doing the same thing. I'm putting myself in an ego trap. It is an ego trap. Um, and I'm glad I noticed that. That's really cool. And that ego trap, there's thinking I want to be the guy that always calm, cool, like cool and collected, never gets mad, but is also very good at the game. And it is an ego trap because I don't truly care. Like, okay, I do care that sometimes that when people get mad at the video game, I do care because a little bit, because I don't, obviously I want people to have a good time, but a part of it is also because I want to be seen as the guy who is cool, calm, and collected, right? Like, that's all there is for me. Am I actually cool, calm, and collected when I am constantly thinking about this, So, yeah. I'm glad, though. Like, ego trap and all that, I'm glad I'm noticing. It's weird. I usually don't notice things like that. I'm getting an itchy feeling in my throat. Like, I'm sick or something. I don't like it. Yo. Let's see. Maybe I just tried too hard. I'm being self-critical. I did the vlog. I'm proud of myself. And I'm proud of myself for sticking to this. I know I don't generally have a hard life, but I like to think I'm trying very hard to put myself in a position where I am grateful, and I am doing smart things, and I try to be a good person, and I do try too hard sometimes, and sometimes I don't try hard enough. Sometimes I forget. But maybe that's why, because I need more of a balance. I need sometimes to be a creature of comfort, and sometimes I do need to push myself a little bit, because I do find myself putting myself to one extreme to the point where if I'm on that one extreme too long, I often get pushed to the other extreme. Example being, if I try too hard being productive and doing that, I get so burnt out that I get pushed to the other extreme. And when I'm in that extreme by being too lazy, I become aware of that being too much of a slob, so I try so hard to become productive. And I think there's a balance of just a bounce from extreme to extreme, and obviously I want to come to more of a balanced life where I'm becoming both. I'm a creature of comfort, but yet I realize that I do need to push myself a little bit so I can feel good about myself. And I do notice that, and I think as long as I'm aware of these things, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try my best when I do play with my friends, when I play Valorant. I'll try not to get ego attached to it. That's a very how to attach ego from how to attach detach ego from video game. Okay, anyway, a part of this example would be when I find Bradley getting mad over the video game, and he's actually really good, and he knows how to do good, and but I almost see him as a younger me, where he gets a little mad about what other people do, and he almost blames other people. Not blames, but like when something bad happens in, like, let's say a Valorant match, and he it sucks because it's just not such a bad thing. He, like, he of oftentimes will get mad for what another person does, and that's fine. Like, if you see someone do something stupid in a video game, obviously you're gonna criticize that, especially if you see it, because he's good enough to know that. He's good enough and aware enough to know what a person should have done. And in those games, it does kind of bother me a little bit, but I used to be like that. A lot of people are like that. And part of me does the whole wanting to be the guy that's cool, calm, and collected, because I want to show that. I want to show that you can enjoy a video game a lot more when you are focused less on other people and what they do and focus on what you could do, and just enjoy the game, enjoy what happens as part of the fun, unpredictability, and like I want to be able to show that and make that fun. So yeah, because no one likes losing. It's whatever. No one likes dying. It sucks. It doesn't feel good. So can't blame people for that. I can't blame Bradley for that. It's whatever. And I get mad at video games. I just don't show it. I just don't express it. I get mad. I like to pretend that I am. It's okay. But in reality, like in my head, I'm actually kind of frustrated that I died in a video game. Then it's okay, because knowing that someone's out there is better than you at something it doesn't feel too good. So yeah, that's fine. I think it happens, and it's okay. I'll just try to lead a good example by knowing by setting an example that you can enjoy video games even when you're losing, and when you're losing that bad, maybe you can take a break from it, and I do that. I just like feeling my hair. I know I look like a crazy person right now. So yeah, I think I like knowing that when I'm procrastinating something, I'm gonna try more of doing the whole breathing in and see how you feel about doing that thing. Like I think about actually wouldn't be that bad. What's not making me want to do it? Well, I'm kind of lazy and I feel like it's not as fun. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, because I don't want to read these things. I've just been procrastinating a lot, and I actually can't really blame myself for procrastinating too much. I mean, it's really hard to build up good habits while um doing these things. It's really hard. Sorry, I just had an ego thing just now. Gillen was saying how getting really good at getting good habits, and Gillen was saying how in quarantine he's getting a lot of good habits, and then part of me was like, oh, that's a flex. I'll flex harder too. Yeah, and like He's just proud of himself, and he feels good. The fact that he's confident. I like that. High self-esteem in himself, and that's a good thing. So, yeah. And yeah, part of me, yeah, like I think a part of my ego is knowing how to do it all, knowing to be the protective person, you know. Part of me wants to flex all that, but everyone goes through their own challenges. Everyone has their own goals. Not everyone wants to be this crazy productive, meditating, working out kind of guy. Some people just want to enjoy life. That's fine. I gotta stop thinking I'm above everyone else. And I mean, I am unique and I am special. Like, but everyone is. Like, everyone has the potential to be something good. And I don't want to ignore that part of myself. But I also don't. I also shouldn't think I'm above everyone else. I deserve more than others. Because life is hard for everyone, man. Life is hard for everyone. I don't know. I can't judge. I can't judge someone like Gillian or Bradley. Like, had I gone through their situations, had I gone through their whole life, would I be the same? Obviously, like, it's a very hard thing. Because, you know, experiences shape us, and the way we're born, the way where we're born, you know, it's all very sort of thing. Anyway, I don't know what I'm on about now. Jesus, my fan's going crazy, bro. Yeah, maybe I should read a little. I'm gonna treat myself. Fine, I'll read The Witcher, a page, and if I do get bored, I can just go back to whatever. And I actually will read a little bit of the meditation page. Maybe go over the stages, cause like God, man, I am doing like dookie shit, man. I actually gotta look at my Kindle. I want to make sure that doesn't recharge. I just thought about it. Yikes. Will it recharge my brother? Hopefully not. That would be bad. That would be bad. Okay. Mount. Okay, so what am I doing here? Orders. Okay. What am I doing, man? Like, what am I doing, bro? Like, bro, what am I doing? Okay, sorry. Jesus Christ. Bro, okay, I'm supposed to be on on the Kindle. I'm gonna go account, right? Contents and devices, maybe? Kindle Unlimited. Yeah. I want to make sure that I'm not paying anything extra for people. 'Cause that would be bad. I don't want to do that. So we'll do Kindle. Kindle Unlimited. Let's see if that's still a thing. Oh, it's actually gonna renew tomorrow. That's crazy, dude. I'm about to be charged for $10 a month. Do I want that? No, I don't think so. I do not want that. So I will. How do I manage this? How do I like cancel? Cancel. Oh, I forgot to end the log, boys. Thank you. Your membership has been canceled. Okay. Anyway. I want to end this. Sorry. Uh, but yeah, I'm glad it is. Um, you know, obviously, right now I'm not my most productive self, but I know I'll get back on it. And I am doing the things I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm being aware of things, and I love, maybe my meditation practice is like, a, like helping me do that because I am being more aware of myself in ways that I wouldn't have. I'm admitting myself. Ah, that's disgusting. Yikes. So, sorry. Uh, what was that? Where was that? Okay, so I was. Sorry, I threw a chocolate on the wall. Now it's stuck there, and now it's disgusting. Anyway, I'm so glad I'm being aware of these things because I'm able to reaffirm myself and be one myself. I think I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I'm definitely gonna be fine. Ugh, I sound like a crazy person. I just feel more at peace now. Whatever happens tomorrow, whatever it is tomorrow, I'm glad to be where I'm at right now. Right? On my head out. On my head out. How many times have I touched my hair? It's so weird. Let's go. What is wrong with you? Okay, I gotta end this now. I feel better.